Happy Halloween! Hello to all! If you are new, I am Kiwi Plays. Welcome to my channel, and if you are not new, if you are a returning subscriber or a returning viewer, thank you so much for returning. In this episode, as you can see, we're building a very special Halloween little build. And this episode is even more special than that because this episode is a build battle. This is the little secret that I was keeping from you guys all of this time. This is not any old build battle, this is simply Savannah's build battle. Let's hop straight into the video. I wanted to say that if you guys want to participate in one of these build battles next time yourself, then you should definitely go ahead and follow Simply Savannah on her YouTube channel, and you should also definitely go follow her on Discord. That's where I found her out, and that's where that isn't where I found her out. I found her out on YouTube, but that's where I found out the build battle. So I definitely recommend you guys to go follow over there so that you guys will be updated whenever she does post another video or whenever she does do another little build battle. So yeah, let's talk a bit about the build battle. Right now when I'm filming this voiceover, I don't actually know if I won. Obviously I really don't know. I hope so. But there were really awesome builds of other people that not my builds obviously, but there were other really awesome builds that other people built, and I don't know, they were just really cool and really awesome. So I really don't know if I won or anything about that, but hopefully I did. I mean, honestly, hopefully I won, but they were really nice builds over there. So I'm pretty sure Simply Savannah should, any day right now, she should post the reveal video on who won or something like that. But because this video had to be published by Friday, then I am on a little bit of a time crunch, so I just really have to finish this video by Friday. So I had to just record it, even though I knew that I don't know the outcome yet. I had to film this little voiceover and finish editing it because I said to myself, maybe I'll wait a little bit longer, maybe I'll wait until next Tuesday, because I also post videos on Tuesdays. But I was like, it's been enough time since Halloween. Halloween has been a couple of days ago, so I just wanted to put this video out as soon as possible. So even though I don't know the results yet, I definitely will in the next couple of days. So I definitely recommend you guys to go check out Simply Savannah's YouTube channel, even though if you are like a person who's been playing planetzoo for quite a long time, you probably already follow her and you probably already know who she is. So I definitely recommend, if you don't, go check her out. And also you should probably go check out my Instagram account, because that's where I'm gonna be posting any updates of if I do win or just any updates at all. So yeah, I do recommend you guys to go follow my Instagram over there, so you'll just be updated for anything that happens, and not just this build battle, but anything that I do, I will update on my Instagram. But we've got some pretty exciting news. A couple of hours ago, planetzoo announced the new free anniversary animal. And that new anniversary animal is the peccary. It's just so exciting and so amazing to have such an amazing animal that is going to be added in a free little update. So first of all, happy birthday, planetzoo. But second of all, I feel like that animal is going to be such a great addition to Willow Creek City Zoo. So I feel like we could build a really nice habitat for it in Willow Creek City Zoo. So yeah, I just find that so like fun and so interesting, and it's such a cute little animal. And if you've been following me on Instagram, you saw that that was my personal guess. The peccary was my personal guess after I saw all kinds of like other YouTube creators, like Simply Savannah. She posted a video and she also thought it was the peccary. So it's really cool to see how the whole planetzoo community thinks so alike. Yeah, I just find that so cute and so cool, and I really do love the peccary. So yeah, I'm super excited that we're actually gonna have a cute little peccary in game. Okay, but I want to explain to you a bit how the build battle works. Like, I don't know if it's called a build battle. I think it's called more a build challenge. But how it works is you've got this little rectangle or square or circle shape. You can actually see that in the background right now. And so basically you've got these four shapes that you can pick out which shape you actually want to build in, and whichever shape you feel like fits the build that you want to build most, that's the shape that you can use to build your build. And obviously I don't know if this makes sense, hopefully it does, but obviously I picked the big rectangle shape because I thought that it looked the best, and I thought that I could fit the most stuff in it. But also the circle shape looked really cool, so I don't know, maybe next time I will use the circle shape. Yeah, but that was just super cool and I really like it. And the rules are pretty, like, they're pretty self-explanatory and pretty like easy. You're really not allowed to use any blueprints, so that's why when you saw me putting that little Caesar create his little blueprint, then I I read the rules again while I was building this, and I noticed that you're not allowed to put blueprints, so I quickly took those out, and I'm pretty sure I didn't use that anywhere else in the zoo. And if I did, I'm pretty sure that it says that you can use blueprints if you like, say, if you give like credit to the builder of the blueprints. And I really tried to not add any blueprints. I'm pretty sure I have 0 blueprints. At the end I take them all out, and yeah, so yeah, that's it. And another rule is that I mean, this isn't really a rule, but the theme of this like build challenge was fall in love with fall. And what I did was, my little story was that this is a little like European little, I don't know what to call it. Okay, you know what, I'm just gonna read you what I wrote. Okay, so I have it right in front of me. I'm gonna read it to you exactly how it is. Okay. In a little village in Austria, in the middle of fall, lived a family of chicken farmers. They had their own family business. It was a little dilly next to their house. They were very kind people. And when they found out that a family of foxes were living in their chicken coop, instead of getting rid of them, they built them a little enclosure on their land. So that's what you can see me doing right now. I mostly got inspiration from, I just wrote little, like, I wrote on Google villages in Europe, and I found one picture, but the most of like the like, I don't know, most of it is just stuff that I thought about in my head, and I was like, oh, that's a cool idea to have sunflowers, which you're gonna see in a little bit, to have sunflowers, because when I was in Austria, I was in Austria last year for like 3 weeks. My God, I wish it was 3 months. But when I was in Austria for 3 weeks, I saw lots of sunflowers, and I actually went to this like hardware shop and I bought me a packet of sunflowers to plant in my garden here in Israel. So and this summer I had so many sunflowers. If I will find a picture, I'll put a picture on screen right now of my garden, of how it looked in the summer. But that doesn't really have anything to do with this build. Um, so yeah, so that was my idea, and that's why I added the sunflowers. So most of the inspiration, really a lot of it, was just inspiration that I thought would look cool and would look nice. Um, the fox habitat was inspired by Caesar Creates' Arctic fox habitat. I remember that I saw that little like habitat enclosure, and I was like, I really want to build something that looks similar to this. So I did, and it doesn't look similar to that. I think that I really did put my own twist on it, but that's where I did get the inspiration from, so it's only fair to tell you guys. Yeah, but other than that, like I said, most of the inspiration was really from my head and was really just, I made it all up basically. And I feel like it turned out really nice, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. Um, yeah, but the reason why I put like the spooky intro at the beginning was because obviously this is a Halloween special, but I feel like during the day it's this really magical, really bright place full of sunflowers and full of life and filled with foxes and chickens, and you can just see the mountains in the background, and I can imagine you can hear the waterfalls and all of that, and you can smell the freshly baked like breads and stuff. And just like in the night when the sun goes down, it just completely changes and it turns into this spooky place, especially in the fall when the leaves are like falling and stuff. Even though I'm only thinking about this now, that it doesn't really make sense that there are sunflowers in the fall because it's really a spring plant. But I mean, there's nothing I can do about it now. I just feel like it adds a lot and it looks really nice. So yeah, that was my idea. And because obviously when you think of fall, or like when I was building this, I think most people thought of Halloween and most people thought of scary and spooky stuff, but that wasn't the first thing that came to my mind. I really don't know, but when I think of fall, the first thing that comes to my mind is Europe and a cozy little blanket and foxes. So at the beginning I was like contemplating with myself. I don't know if that's a word, I don't know if I made it up. If you guys know me, you know I make up a lot of words. So I was contemplating with myself, hopefully that's a word, about like what animal I want to build for. And I was thinking it was either the cougar or the Arctic fox or the badger or the raccoon, but then I felt like I built for the raccoon very recently in Willow Creek City Zoo, and I'm planning on building for the badger there and everything. So I was like, let me build for the fox. I just felt like that was a really cool and a really good idea. Yeah, so that's what I did. And you're also gonna see that I built for the bats, or you saw already in the cinematic shots in the beginning. You saw that I built for the bats, because I don't know. I just when you think of Halloween and fall and spooky, you just really think of bats and animals and like spooky animals like that. So I know it doesn't really have anything to do with the story, the Bat House, but I feel like it works nicely. And you can see I also built their little deli made out of a restaurant. So I don't think the restaurant is you can actually use it. It's mostly for mostly for like the looks, for the aesthetics. And you will also see that they are like these little picnic benches. But uh, when I had the idea of putting a little restaurant, I thought that you could connect to the restaurant like that the normal benches and the normal chairs could connect to the restaurant, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean by connect to the restaurant. But I never knew that they couldn't, and that only a special type of chair like that I'm not sure what they're called, but I'm pretty sure they're called like the restaurant chairs. Only those types of chairs can get connected to the restaurant. So yeah, I never really knew that only those were possible, that only those could connect. Um, so that's why you will see me putting down those little, I think they're the classical chairs and table set. And then you can see me, or I don't know if you can see me. I really don't know what I cut out and what I didn't, because I edited this a couple of days ago and I'm only filming the voiceover now, because I was hoping that in the time that I was waiting, in the time when I was waiting right now, that Simply Savannah would upload her video already, and then I would already know if I won or if anything like that, which really I don't have very high hopes, but hopefully I did. I mean, obviously you always hope you do. But yeah, that's enough talking about that. Yeah, I wanted to tell you guys that today was my first day back at school after a long time that I haven't been at school. Like it was my first full day back at school. And if you watched my last episode of Willow Creek City Zoo, the black bear episode, you will know about this because I did talk about it. That today I'm going back to school, and it was nice. I mean, I enjoyed it. It was refreshing after a long time, honestly, at home to really go back to school. It was okay. I like my house and I like being at home, but it was nice seeing all of my friends and just being at school. So yeah, and I'm going to training in like 10 minutes. I have to leave to training, so hopefully I will be able to. I probably won't be able to finish this whole like time lapse before I have to leave, but yeah, hopefully I will try. Yeah, let's talk a bit about what I'm doing right now. As you can see, I'm working on the restaurant like I talked about. I don't think that the restaurant is really like usable. I don't think that the guests can really use it. I think it's mostly for looks, but that's fine by me. You can also see the walkthrough exhibit in the background, and you can also see the fox habitat, which I more or less finished. I'm only going to work a bit in the interior, and you can also see me working in the interior in here. To be honest, this build did take me quite a lot of time. It took me a lot longer than expected. It took me like 8 or 10 hours, but I think I'm pretty sure that's my fault, because I really did just take my sweet time building everything. And this interior, this is like the this is the first like try, but then I ruined it, so then I had to fix it again. So basically everything just took me so long. And yeah, this is the picnic tables that I was talking about. But yeah, everything just took me so long, so that's why this is I don't think this is a longer episode. I think this video is about 20 minutes. I don't know right now because I haven't finished editing the real end of the video, but you guys probably know how long it is already. Yeah, but let's talk about something else. Okay, everyone. I don't know if you can hear a difference in my voice, because that like clip of a voice recording that you heard like a second ago, that was me in the morning, or not in the morning, in the afternoon, and right now it's me in the evening after the training. So yeah, the training went well and everything was good. Yeah, but I wanted to talk about a bit about what I'm doing right now. That's a tongue twister. um but as you can see, I have more or less finished uh the the restaurant, and I have more or less finished the fox habitat, except for I'm gonna add some benches and some more like little, like, I what do I add? I add these like conservation boards and stuff like that. I really wanted to add like um my own, what's it called, billboards, but then I found out that I couldn't, because that the billboards wouldn't actually load on like Savannah's computer, because I don't know, I probably she I she she said, I don't know, it wouldn't load on her computer. I really don't know how to explain it, because I wouldn't have sent her the pictures. I don't know, I really don't know, I don't know how to explain it. Sorry if that doesn't really make sense. But myself, I just now started using billboards, and I wanted to say a big thank you to Kate Plays and Sparrow for inspiring me to make, like, to start making the billboards. I want to say a big thank you to Kate Plays, and she really inspired me to start making my own billboards. So she is also like a starting YouTuber like me, so I really recommend you guys to go and give her some support over there on her YouTube channel. I will link her YouTube channel down in the description below, and if I can on screen right now, and also Sparrow, because I learned how to make the actual billboards from Sparrow, so thank you so much for that. um but yeah, you can see me right now starting to add the lights, because I thought that it wouldn't be a Halloween build if there wouldn't be any spooky lights. So that's exactly what I did. I added spooky lights, and at the end you will see that I added lights like everywhere, so that you can actually walk around this build at night. I will definitely link the build in the description, so you guys can go and check it out if you want to download it for your own zoo. It's a really cool build. Yeah, I recommend if you guys want to go check it out, if you want to go like use these builds that I started to build in your own zoo, if you want to use like the pieces that I used, anything, you're more than welcome to. Yeah, but now you can see me starting to work on the bat cage. Again, that dog started barking, and I'm telling you, that dog really wants to be in one of my videos. I don't know if you can hear or not, but I can definitely hear it from like, because I've got the microphone right in front of me, and to the microphone there is like this, there is my headphone which is connected to the microphone, so I hear myself before you guys hear me. So, or not before, I think like I hear myself as well talking, so I can hear the dog, but I'm not sure if you can actually hear that. Sorry for that, that was my phone. I forgot to silence it. I'm gonna do that right now. But yeah, as you can see, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I'm just jumping to things. If you guys want, you're more than welcome to skip ahead to the cinematic shots at the end. Yeah, if I'm boring you or anything. Yeah, but as you can see, I'm building the little bat cage, and not bat cage, bat house, and I didn't know how to hide it, because I knew that I wanted to add a little bat house, but I didn't know how I wanted it to look. But so I just hid it in like this, in like a very modern European type of build that just really suits the whole theme of the zoo. And once you walk inside, it's like a completely different space and a completely different like everything. So it's super cool. I really like it. I hope you guys like it as well. um yeah, as you can see, I have finished with the fox habitat, and now I'm working on that outside part. Yeah. Along with that, I wanted to say thank you guys so much for the support on the channel for these past few videos. Just the past videos that I've been uploading and posting have gotten a lot of attention and have gotten lots of views, like the platypus habitat that I posted a couple of days ago is right now at 430 views, so thank you all so much for that. And I think we're right now sitting on 115 subscribers, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 115 subscribers, so thank you all so much for that. And the black bear habitat is already at 94 views, which is just super crazy. So I wanted to say thank you all so much for the support. And yeah, the time lapse is coming to an end, so along with thanking you guys, I wanted to say, if you guys are not subscribed, please do subscribe. And if you're already down there, could you please go ahead and leave a nice comment or a like? It really helps out my channel grow. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Fingers crossed I do win, but if not, it will be perfectly fine. I hope, obviously I hope so, but if not, that would be perfectly fine. Yeah, that's the end of the time lapse. Thank you all so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye guys.